So you'd be in a restaurant and Chantel would go like, "Could I have the bill, please, udders?" Like that. And then you'd have to see if they'd notice. Where's Chantel? See if she remembers.
Do you think that the
Chantel, tell them about udders.
elephant final will be broadcast live?
I told him already.
I don't think the elephant final will be broadcast live either.
Why not?
Do you think the elephant final will be broadcast live?
What's udders?
I don't know, we just like, we're really drunk, right?
45 minutes delay. The elephant final.
It's one of those cold elephant days today.
To just sort of express their tremendous grief.
I was in London that night, that Saturday night. Sunday morning, of course, got the papers, and I thought, you know, when you think this is a joke,
yeah,
not a funny joke, but I thought this is exaggerated. Turn the telly on, it's all happening, and just absolute shock. And then driving home that Sunday lunchtime, early afternoon. And either it was the plane with her body that was coming back. Did it come back soon? No, but everybody along the A40 had stopped, including myself, and got out of the car and just watched the plane come in. It's that momentous. And I remember Chris Tarrant on Capital Radio, and they were just playing songs, and they were just like you guys were doing, reading out messages from people. I cried for a week.
So did I.
She so could have been queen, couldn't she?
And I really despise the so-called, I don't know what you want to call them, the chattering classes or whoever they are, who say it was a kind of mass hysteria. I don't think it was a mass hysteria.
I hated that.
I thought it was completely personal.
I felt for those two boys.
Was it mass anything?
It was those two boys I kept thinking about.
They'd
lost their mother.
Being snuffed out for her life and the sadness of it. And
her two sons. I just kept thinking about William and Harry.
So many lovely
Did we see them cry?
No.
No.
What do you tell anyone to cry? You can't tell them.
But then you think they would if they were children. You would cry for your mum's coffin. They don't show emotion.
And one thing I did like was Prince Philip walking in between them. And I really thought, because there was this whole thing about how badly the Queen reacted, and for him to walk with his grandchildren and his...
Is that movie, The Queen, accurate to what happened?
Nobody knows.
Do you think it is?
Don't know, maybe, maybe not. How does anyone know? I mean, it looks, when you watch it, it looks as if it is, but it's not as if anyone was
couldn't imagine them.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was a slightly different situation with
Diana.
Yeah, but I thought Diana was just lovely.
Magnificent.
She had absolute star quality that most people just can't even.
So do you think, like, if she was she could never have been queen because they separated? Is that correct? She could have never been queen if she was married.
No, she never could have been queen.
She would have been amazing. Do you think Charles will ever sit on the throne?
Yes.
You do. Camilla's queen.
No, she won't be queen.
Well, I think she will be queen. I think when they got married, they kind of sort of said she wouldn't, but she actually will, because she'll be his wife and he'll be the king, and how are they going to stop her being the king?
Yeah, but she won't be called queen, though, will she?
I bet you she is. I bet you by that time, everyone will be used to it. Everyone will expect it.
When was the last time that there was a king?
The Queen's father.
How many years? So it was the Queen mother, so would be, and then... So we're going back, what?
The Queen mother was married to him, so she wasn't...
Yeah. So why is it that if you're a queen and you marry a man, he's not a king? But if you're a king and marry a woman, she's a queen?
Because of
blood relations.
Yeah. Just the way it goes. God, having a king... Says no, it goes to William and...
He won't say no.
He won't say no.
His whole life has been waiting for that. Yeah. He can't say no anyway.
So does she have to be alive?
What? Who?
The Queen.
Well,
so
she has to die.
She has to die, so she couldn't say, I've had enough.
So the Queen is dead, long live the King.
Right.
She dies, he becomes king. But she won't abdicate, because we don't do that in this country, and he won't say no. He has
and they
to say
live
yes.
forever. And they live forever. Well, that's the thing, look at the Queen Mother.
Because they never have to have any of the stress anybody
else
else
what age
has.
was she? 100, nearly 100?
She was 100 and...
Yeah.
She was a lovely lady.
Yeah, so if the Queen lives as long as her mother, Charles has still got a long wait.
Another 15, 20 years.
So if the Queen Mother was alive, how did the Queen become the Queen if she was still alive?
The Queen became the Queen the moment her father, the King, died. Oh. He only had 2 daughters, he didn't have any sons. He had the Queen and Princess Margaret, so the moment that he died, she succeeded to the throne.
Can you imagine?
17, 18?
Vanessa, can you imagine Princess Margaret as Queen?
No, about 25 or something, or 28.
Very young.
But, and then the title Queen Mother was created for the Queen Mother.
Right.
Because otherwise they were both called Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah, of course.
So they decided to call her Queen Elizabeth the Queen Mother, which had nobody ever had that. In other countries, they have the Dowager Queen or something. They call it something else, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
So they invented Queen Mother for the Queen
And then
Mother.
eventually it'd be William and Kate.
If he marries Kate.
Yeah.
It's taking his time.
Somebody said, didn't they, recently? But somebody says all the time.
Why is
I
it
do
taking
feel sorry
such a
for
long
that poor
time, do
girl.
you
She
think?
gets hounded.
But why is it taking so long? Why doesn't he just do it?
Maybe they're waiting for Charles to be king or something. You don't
No,
know.
they can't wait for that long. Bloody hell.
That's another 15, 20 years.
What age is the Queen?
80-something, isn't she?
80...
She's
What's
got
she
20
just
years
turned?
left in her.
Potentially.
When you saw her, did you think, hasn't she got lovely skin? That's what everyone always says.
Well, I was just going...
Yeah, she's never sat in the sun.
I don't think she doesn't look... She looks timeless. Through the ages, she's always looked the same to me.
So she didn't used to be grey.
True.
And she
Black.
didn't used to wear glasses.
So, I mean, our skin, yes.
Wasn't it somebody who did a portrait quite recently and really did it pretty
Horrible.
true? Yeah.
A horrible old one. Yeah.
And she looked really old on it.
Nobody liked that.
Well, she is 80-something.
Everyone always likes her to look exactly the same. Well, like she looks on the stamps and the coins.
It's just a speech every Christmas morning.
Good morning. Lorraine Kelly does a great impression of the
Lorraine
Queen.
does Lorraine does a speech as well, does she?
Yes, exactly. Queen Lorraine.
Queen Lorraine.
Queen Kelly.
I can't get over you've got that picture of John still.
In my bed, I know.
He's a funny fellow, isn't he?
What did you think of him when you watched it? Did you think he was what you thought he
No, I know what you mean.
Roof.
Something like...
I didn't see him last time.
The same. I mean, the same pants, the same bad mood and
Why?
all. I don't know. I mean,
Is it a charade for him?
I don't
seriously?
know. Is it real or is it just a pantomime thing? I don't know.
And when he stopped talking, were you thinking, oh, he'll talk like he'll talk?
I don't think that much was made of that, to tell you the truth.
I wonder why that was.
Maybe because it's so boring.
Or because they just wanted to let him go.
So basically,
Clear that he wasn't talking,
Right.
but it certainly wasn't a pivotal theme at all. No.
Really?
No.
What else was going on there then?
Coolio, Nadia.
I think maybe that was all going on, so maybe that was just whether he talked or not. No one
Yeah,
really
no
cared.
one really cared.
And actually, when he came in, he did talk a lot.
Yeah.
And when he said to Nikki, "Now, young lady, I don't want any
Oh.
tantrums."
Listen, she'd only just walked down the steps.
Yeah,
No, she's in the
exactly.
kitchen.
So that was, he was really delivering at that point.
I thought to myself,
Oh
oh
my
my
God,
God,
already.
you've got to give her a chance.
And she was actually, Nikki
Good
was at
God, she just
in the door.
arrived. She just come down the stairs. She handled it very well. She just smiled and moved on.
Be so reserved. So reserved. Begrudgingly. Oh. We'll have to rip it up for the last 2 days. No more nominations. Come on, takes forever. I couldn't live without bread. I don't know how you don't eat it.
It's really hard not to.
I bet. Like, even in restaurants, when you're waiting for the meal and they bring it over,
Oh no.
it's horrible.
Especially with pita and hummus. I love that.
God, this takes forever.
Look, I put my slippers on.
Actually come in and said, we've seen footage of everything, and everyone actually gets on, which was quite good. Obviously, there's obviously people have private conversations about things, but nothing slagging anyone off about their relationships or stuff they've done. But yes, I think that was...
But McCrick, when he arrived, really looked like he was playing a blinder. He was really being quite funny and...
He was so... And I thought to myself, oh, my God, this time he's going to make it to the final.
Yeah.
That's what I
It's just
thought.
good. That's my first thought.
I thought that too. And I've said this before, but I thought this carrying a thing saying, please evict me.
Yeah, what was it?
Well, I thought it was a double bluff. I thought you meant to, the audience is meant to think he really wants to go, so we won't evict him.
Well, that's
And
what they do, isn't
And he was
it,
doing it on
sometimes?
purpose because he wanted to stay, not because he wanted to go. That's what I thought. But I don't know whether he actually really wanted to go. I don't know. Maybe just thought, get the money, go.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
did. He said on the first night, he says, I want to get kicked out. And I thought, because you'd still get your fee then. And I thought he meant kicked out by Big Brother, and I thought, of course, if you get kicked out by Big Brother, you won't necessarily get your...
He had no interest.
He was going to try and help you do it.
He had no interest. I don't think he picked up the phone call or anyone there.
Do you know what his real name is?
To fight, huh?
You know what his real name is?
What's his real name?
John Lennon.
John Lennon.
Linen?
Why does he call it Noel?
Okay.
We might have to eat here. The driver said the car's broke because we have to stay indoors and eat.
We have to make lunch.
We can't go to Harrods.
Knob you.
Yeah.
I think we need I don't know if I can get up. No, I'm so lethargic today.
I think we need a cardi.
Thank you.
Oh, no, is it just cold
I
in
was just
here?
going to take this off.
I was just going to put one
It'll
on.
be warmer in everywhere else.
Oh.
I think. And then actually maybe another cup of tea. All I'm doing is caffeine and sugar in here. It's kind of... This is back to front.
Yeah, Mexico, yeah. I'm still friends with her. We're still chatting that lot on Black. Have you got a BlackBerry?
No.
You should get a BlackBerry. You can go on BlackBerry Messenger.
My Nokia phone's being held together by masking tape. It's so bad. I need to get a new phone.
Oh, no.
Hiya.
Hiya. Nikki, did you hear what I did to Ryan in the shower?
No, you threw something at him. What was it?
Nikki.
You know the big box task?
So we get our clothes in, filled with cold water. She threw it over the whole shower to the box.
How did you lift it?
I couldn't. I really struggled at first. I only filled it halfway, and then I had to jump and push it, and the whole box went over.
Did it hit you?
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
It really hurt.
No.
How was the gym this morning, Nikki? Was it
Yeah,
good?
cows have really
good,
nice
yeah.
eyelashes.
Yeah, calves.
the only
have
one
really
there.
long ones. My 6-year-old has the longest lashes in
There
the
was a
bloody world.
few.
Did they mind? When I did SMT, where I worked with a presenter called Tess Daly, she just Strictly Come Dancing, and I hated Marmite. She was like, oh my God, you're going to love it. She goes, you love Bovril? I said, yes, but I hate Marmite. And since then, Marmite toast is lovely. But I never liked it.
You can drink Marmite.
Do you know, you get Bovril. Guess what I do?
I like Marmite.
With a spoon.
Are we heating up already?
And I have Bovril sandwiches too.
There's no free thingies yet, so Bill will be in a minute. I might just have some toast.
You can have some toast.
I want that one.
I do.
I want that one.
Nikki,
I don't
those are my
like it.
beans in the bowl.
Oh,
Here, do you
what?
want me to take mine off?
Sorry, no, this is the one.
Have they done
Dried
that?
out, yeah.
Oh, that's so nice.
Well, I can put mine on the back and put it there if you want.
Yeah, that'd be good if it's still... I think I'll bung the spaghetti in, shall I?
Ulrika, can I pop mine with you down, or will I pop yours down, or do you want yours?
No, wait with mine then.
Yep.
I'll put
That'd be great.
Sorry, do you want me to put the spaghetti in there as well,
Yeah,
Vanessa?
Chantal.
Yeah, whatever's easiest.
Yeah.
That's saucepan you can put your beans
Oh,
in.
thank you.
Microwave here, so it's kind of like everything
Well,
has
that
to
smells a
be...
bit weird, doesn't it?
What, this?
Yes. The butter beans.
The butter beans.
The butter beans.
The butter
So no one's surprised we've had absolutely nothing to do all day. Everyone expected that, did you?
No, there may be
veterans.
something
There might be
little fun,
something
little
in about
game
2 hours,
later.
something silly.
I'm going to wash my hair after this.
Did you not wash it yesterday?
This is on, isn't it? I've
Yeah.
got face mask in it. Oh,
Are you leaving it down tonight? Yeah, straight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Vanessa,
Do
do
it
you want to do
big
that
on
one?
Friday.
yeah,
Is
okay.
that any good?
Oh,
Why
Shall I turn this one off? Turn
Turn
that one off?
Explain to you why
That's a
not?
soup. No, it's a double, isn't it? That should be very
explain.
quick then. 'Cause...
Did you?
Yes, I
you
can
go.
believe they
Cool,
asked me
thank
that.
you.
No, it's on really high, yeah?
Did you
Yeah,
say you love
perfect.
me and then they said why?
I'm always saying it.
she said it last night.
I said
I always say it. I always say it. So why do you love
We
me?
said, how can you love her? And she went, well.
I gave good reasons.
What did you
You gave me loads, you gave loads of reasons.
197 reasons immediately.
What did you say?
Yes. I said I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you shy.
It's not boring, isn't it boring?
Everything about a little face I love.
So boring.
Oh, thank you, Vanessa.
I do.
I won't sit there, Chantal's inch, but you're right there.